trying to get that ready for the heat wave that's coming. So this room is now full of 3,000 trays worth of mealworms, which is the most that I've ever had during a summer. We've been expanding. This is the old wall here, right there. And so now it's everywhere. Plus we have this machine, we have 2 humans in here a lot of times, and we've got that machine along with the dust collector all generating heat, plus the vacuum. I think that's everything, and then there's the mealworms. So this guy is a 3-ton unit and it's too small. My bad for not addressing that before the heat wave next week. But what I did do is last summer we used that. It was actually hanging over there when the old wall was there, and it took care of that room. It is a 20 or 22,000 BTU unit, so about 1.5 tons of extra capacity. And what I'm doing is, right now it's blowing, or it was blowing, straight across onto the thermostat for the regular unit. And that was messing things up because that was getting real hot because that thought it was still cold. Well, temperature-wise for it. So what I've done is taken some of that foam, and now I've got the air shooting up into this fan. I'm going to turn that fan on and blow that cool air and keep the air moving this way. That's the goal, because there's not a way to get that with the baffle. There's a better word for that. With that thing that was on there, it wouldn't do the right thing that I needed up and over. So we're going to see how that works, test it over the next couple days, and then I'll be here during the week next week whenever it gets really hot, end of day Monday into Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. My plan is to get with some HVAC folks and look at 4-ton units. All the AC stuff just switched over to the new refrigerant, and so it'll be interesting to see what's out there and what the price of that is going to be. And it's always interesting. I did try having conversations with HVAC people before about this, and I'm going to lead my conversation this time differently, because I would start off with, I run a mealworm farm, and immediately people kind of check out because, like, what is that? I don't know what to do here. This is going to be odd and crazy. It's not really worth it, right? I'm going to start that a little differently, and I educated myself about HVAC a little bit better to account for things like the machines and the heat, all that stuff I already listed. So hopefully that gets me past the barrier with people around doing a project that's just absolutely crazy because they haven't seen it before, because there's not a lot of people running mealworm farms, at least here in the US. If you do run a mealworm farm, reach out. I'm here.